Hey guys, it's me, looking ratchet again like always, trying to teach you makeup tips when I never really have makeup on myself, and you guys are like, this bitch, she has circles and bags under her eyes, she got pimples on her face, and she's trying to teach us something? So it was requested that I did this video. The girl who requested it must have noticed that I had dark bags under my eyes. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. She contacted me on Facebook and she said, hey, can you do a video on how to hide, you know, under eyes? I do use concealer and stuff, but I think I need like a little something more. Is there any tips or tricks? And I'm like, girl, I got you. If you're interested in seeing how to use magic to conceal your under eyes, please keep watching. Ooh. Chris Angel. Okay, so this doesn't really have anything to do with concealing under the eye, but I did want to show you guys. I'm going to put some foundation on. Now I've already primed my face. Where it be? Where it at? Oh, it's on my dresser and I'm too lazy. I did use the Avon Magix Face Priming Perfector, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my City Color Contour in Correct Cream palette, and I'm going to take the green shade, which will reduce redness and blemishes. I just take the tip of my ring finger, and these are very creamy and very easy to work with. And I'm just going to lightly apply it. Now remember, I already have my primer on and everything. I'm just going to apply it to some red spots that I see. If you have some scarring on your face or color discoloration, pigmentation, things like that, then you would use the purple. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it, which I did do this in my fall tutorial, and I didn't really, it was just like a get ready with me sort of fast forward, so I didn't really get to talk over it, so sorry. But this is what I did in the beginning. I just put on my green concealer and I buffed it out with my ring finger. So that's what I'm just gonna do now. Okay, so now that the majority of the green concealer has been rubbed in, I'm just going to go ahead and take my foundation. I'm just going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is the new formula. I don't think they sell the old formula anymore. This is in the color Y405, but in the original it was 153, and it's just a mixture between like a beige and like a sand beige color. So I just take like 2 pumps, and I always just use my first 2 fingers. And what I like to do is specifically dot the foundation on where I put the green concealer first. I already need more. And then you can start applying it to the rest of the face. Now I always say this, and I'm gonna say it again, the lighting is not great. I'm sorry about that, I apologize. I promise it'll get better. Once I get paid from work, I will go buy me a Diva ring light. Okay, so I'm not gonna go overboard. And then I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender. A lot of you asked me about that too. You're like, do you use it dry or do you use it damp? You don't use these ones dry ever. I don't know. I think the Real Techniques sponge, you do dampen that as well. I don't know about like CVS brand or any of those brands like that, but I'm guessing you do run them underwater. I don't know. So I'm just going to take this. Sorry, it's a little dirty. And I'm just going to blend this all in, and for the sake of this video, I'm going to fast forward this part. Guess I will show you guys how I blend it down my neck, because I never really show it in videos besides my fall get ready with me. I always just tell you guys, oh, make sure you blend it on the neck. So you can see that it kind of looks like 2 different colors. So I just take some and just put it on my neck as well. And then just blend it down the neck so it doesn't look like a mask. But as you can see, that like just made a drastic difference. Don't be afraid to bring the makeup down your neck. There's no problem. There's no law that says you can't do that. I remember thinking, how weird is it to be applying makeup to my neck? But it literally, chances are you will never find a foundation that's like 100% your skin color. So chances are if you only put it on your face, you will have the mask on that some ladies have that you see and you're like, dang. This way, you have a neck mask along with your face mask. Now we're going to get into corrective sort of concealing, and as you can see, the green really helped to cover up the redness in my zits. So I always like to do that if I'm broken out or anything like that before I put my foundation on, just because it helps. It's a little more extra step. Sometimes you won't even have to put your concealer on. Like I'd like to dot little concealer dots where I need it, but when you put your green concealer on underneath, sometimes you won't even need to do that step. If you have blue, it's either blue or purple, and I cannot believe I'm forgetting this, but I will put it in the description below. If you have either blue, it's either blue or purple, one of those. You can use yellow. I do use yellow sometimes underneath my concealer, and it does the same thing that the salmon does. It just brightens me up a little bit more, because you can obviously, that's, yellow is brighter than orange, okay? Oh, we learn something new every day. This is like makeup kindergarten. All right, so I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm just going to wiggle it around in this product here. Now you would probably think, all right, we're gonna put it underneath our eye, right? Nope. We're literally going to look down, and where we see where the line is forming, where our circles or eye bags are, we're literally going to start by placing it there. And I would recommend getting Anastasia's cream contour kit because theirs is highly pigmented, whereas City Colors really isn't, so you kind of have to build up your concealer color. But this was like under 10 bucks, so. Okay, so I'm sort of carving out and blending out right here. Just blend it out a little bit with your brush. And then looking down again, I'm going to see where that shadow is forming. And I'm going to place the orange concealer there as well. So it's kind of crazy to me because you cannot, like, the circles are gone even with the orange. So next step, I'm just going to blend some of it with my ring finger, just so that it's not such like a harsh boom, like orange right there. I have the MAC Prep and Prime, which we'll be using today. And this is in Bright Forecast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pump it, and you see like the product comes out right there. And you're just gonna go right over where you concealed. So the triangle shape, remember it, live it, love it, it's life. Okay, and I don't necessarily stick it up in here because it's just gonna get up there anyway, so you don't, like I always say, less is more. You don't wanna put it in that area. You're gonna be blending up anyway, so. Taking my damp beauty blender again on this end because it fits in our eye, that's what it's for. I'm just gonna blend that out. You can see that that shadow is gone. Bye-bye, dark circles. So make sure whenever you're done with your concealer and your foundation that you always set it with a powder. I do recommend a banana powder of some sort. NYX has a good one, which is a drugstore brand. It's very affordable. Who else has a good one? Anastasia Beverly Hills has a really good one, although hers seems to dry me out. It comes in the contour kit, the powder contour kit. It seems to dry me out though underneath my eyes. I do like Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette, their banana powder. It's very silky, it's smooth, and it has a little bit of like, I don't want to say shimmer in it, but it's not matte to the point where it'll, you know, dry you out. But my all-time holy grail is the Ben Nye banana powder, which, girl, get yourself some. Alright, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you get some tips and tricks out of this. If you do use anything or any of the tips that I've recommended, please comment in the comment section below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and if you guys are ever wondering what I used, what products I used, it will always be in the description box below. I will see you next time, and don't forget to stay Bella. Mwah. Bye, guys. Like this. War paint! I want to put my Halloween lights on, but why do I look like I have the world's most laziest eye right now? Hashtag all for nothing. Hey, today what I'm gonna do, this lighting though.